Dakdakan na with Nora and EU. Yo, 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 yo! Hello ulit mga basketbolero at basketbolera. Nandito na naman tayo sa episode 12 ng Dakdakan Podcast. And here I am, the one that you love. Here I am, Nora. And I'm joined by EU. EU, kamusta ka naman dyan, brother?
What's up? Okay naman. Hope everyone is enjoying the holiday rush. And with that comes a lot of basketball. And first off, we'd like to start off by reacting to the most recent championship. And we now have a new champion in the UAAP. And you could say that they are back on top. So, so congratulations to the De La Salle University Green Archers after winning season 86 men's basketball tournament led by the regular season MVP and the finals MVP Kevin Kiambao, and they beat the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons in 3 games. So they lost the first game by 30. They went on to win the next 2 games even after such a devastating loss. And yun, props to Lasal for winning coming from behind. So initial thoughts on the finals, Mora?
Pare, after game 1, sabi ko, naku, mukhang Lasal doesn't have UP's card here right now. I thought it was gonna be another blowout come game 2. Nagulat ako, parang sabi ko, ano nangyayari? Bakit ganito maglaro yung Lasal? I mean, they've been peaking the whole second round until the Final Four. Then again, pinakita at least parang they showed na it was just a game that they had to learn from. So game 2, they were back and they actually demolished UP by 22 points. And after nun, di ko na alam bro ano mangyayari si game 3. But then again, yon, it was a close game, a tight-knit game until the final seconds. You didn't know who would actually win the game. But yeah, LaSalle came out on top.
Para after nung game 1, nung tinamba kasi ng trend, paisip ka, masaya na lang siguro to na umabot ng finals.
Mm-hmm.
Babaunin nila to for next year. Pero UP was just too good.
Yep.
That's the biggest margin for a finals game. And for LaSalle to still come out on top after all of that is a testament to their ability to bounce back. It's a testament to Coach Topex and his ability to get his guys focused for the upcoming games. And yun, congrats to De La Salle. So,
yeah, this is a shout out to all the non-believers of the Topec system early on. Alam naman natin struggle lang Lasal nung first round. Somehow, they didn't live up to what they could actually be. Pero at the end of the day, pare, what matters most is who wins the championship, and they got it. They got the job done.
And syempre, Kevin Cambao, after shooting poorly in the first 2 games, to come out with 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and the most crucial block at the end of the game, nung sinapal niya si Jerry Abadiano, tapos tumama pa kay Abadiano on the way out, and he let out that primal roar to show to the crowd na hindi lang ako sa opensa magaling, na I can also make an impact on the defensive end. And he's most definitely deserving of the finals MVP. And his availability for next season will determine if LaSalle will still be favorites for season 87.
Yeah.
Kasi without him, wala, hindi sila yung favorites. But if he comes back, they're most definitely the favorite team to repeat and to take season 87. So,
Yun
any
pare.
other thoughts on the finals?
Well, pare, yun nga, na-mention mo yung the Kevin Kiam block. So, yeah, it was a statement block from Kevin Kiambao. And then, tama ka rin. I would agree. Um, the chances of Lasal would really rely on Kevin Kiambao being back next season. So, it's Kevin Kiambak.
Naluwan ako dun. So, yun, again, congrats to Lasal. But let's talk about UP now. Honestly, they were favored to win. They finished first after the eliminations. They handled Ateneo by 11. And they were winning by 30 after the first game. And actually, the second game, nag-start sila 12-2. Sabi ko, ba't binangko ni Coach Topex tong si Kiambao? Bakit siya off the bench? When in fact, yun nga, after nung 12-2 na yun, pinasok ni si Kiambao and the rest is history. So,
Yep,
for me, UP, they're gonna be better next year.
they
Uh,
are.
that final stretch in game 3, it's just a matter of the team not making shots. Just like any
And
other
not
league.
executing plays, pare.
Uh,
Parang one pass tira na lang lahat eh.
and it's it's a make or miss league. They weren't making any shots. They only made one three-pointer
Hmm.
in game 3. And that's courtesy of this man, CJ Cancino, at the start of the fourth quarter when they took the and they got a 6-point lead to start the fourth. And the bright side for UP is only CJ will graduate as well as Malik. Though, syempre si Malik, naging MVP yan and
Yep.
all.
Yep.
But they have a bunch of recruits coming in. So, and most of the players will come back. So, may eligibility pa sila halos lahat.
Hmm.
Siguro magiging downside lang dito sa dami ng bago nilang magiging recruit, they're gonna have to let go of a few of their current players. Like, there'll be players who are part of this year's team who won't make it
Hmm.
next year because of the talent that's coming into UP. But they have nothing to be ashamed of. Second straight first runner-up finish. If you told that to someone who was there during the bonfire 1 in 13 days that they'd end up with back-to-back runner-up finishes, and they'd think you're high or unbelievable. So nowhere to go but up for UP.
Yeah, I mean, they've proven that they're here to stay. I think primarily nawalan lang din yung UP ng uh, I think medyo na-miss nila yung Richie Rivero like person na parang okay, walang nangyayari. Ako gagawa ko ng paraan. I'll try to draw a foul. So, ang nangyayari lang sa dulo was everyone was just jacking up shots. And they weren't going in. So, I think UP has to find that person whether naglalaba man o hindi ng damit. Um, so, so yun. They have to find that person who wants to take charge, especially during those moments na walang nangyayari and then kailangan nilang makakuha ng basket.
And I honestly thought that was going to be Harold Alarcon.
Mm.
I don't get why he's being called the King Archer. Well,
Yep.
to be fair, yung last shot niya, that was a heavily contested shot. Hindi siya set, he was fading away, but I don't get why he's being called the new King Archer as a reference to the Aljon Mariana performance
Yes.
10 years ago. Uh, he believe pa rin ako kay Harold Alarcon. He's gonna come
He
back
kept them in the
better.
game, bro.
And oh, tama. Parang he still finished 4 out of 10 for a team that had other players who were struggling even worse, such as Abadiano and Francis Lopez. He wasn't bad. So I don't get why he's being called the King Archer just for that one play.
Yeah,
Oh,
and kung pumasok yun, it would be a different discussion. He
mm,
makes those shots. It just happened na hindi pumasok. So, yeah.
no, but
Pero sayang lang kasi UP could have used someone that could have or should have taken over that game.
so that's it for, well, at least the men's side of
Well, wait, bro. Ako for me, hindi ko alam kung mag-agree ka, pero did Lasal just find their own Carl Tamayo in Kevin Kiambao?
I'd say he's better than Carl Tamayo. well, I I'd say he's better than Carl Tamayo. He finished with an MVP.
Mm,
He finished with a Finals MVP. Parang he led a team that didn't have an FSA in its rotation. Its rotation not in its roster.
mm,
So
mm,
shout out to Bright Nuangco
mm.
to the
Wala ka raw sa
championship.
rotation, bro,
So
sabi ni EU.
uh parang Kevin Kiambao, wala. As of now, he has a better overall career compared to Carl Tamayo's UP stint. And the question now is, will he return? Parang pareho lang ba sila ni Carl Tamayo na to and through?
Mm,
Parang, or will he stay for the repeat? Akala ko nga nung una,
mm,
dahil dun sa on-court interview sa kanya ni Diego Dario na, uy, babalik siya. Pero yun, kinlarify niya later on in a press conference na hindi pa siya sure, na
mm,
magbabakasyon muna siya sa Japan bago niya pag-isipan. So,
mm.
yun yung biggest question mark para sa akin heading into
Yes.
UAAP Season 87. And
Mm.
speaking of UAAP Season 87, uh, what do you look forward to sa Season 87? Parang,
Well, first, I'm hoping that Kevin Kiambao will Kevin Kiambak. So it's just really a pleasure to witness what he has been doing on inside the court. Comparing him to Carl Tamayo, as much as a big fan of both players, and the way I see them both is actually LeBron and Carmelo. One with
mm,
a more polished offensive game, but one having a more complete game. So yun. I'm hoping Kevin Kiamba would be back next season, but I'm also looking forward to the retooling of the other teams that have actually failed to take home the championship.
actually ako, I'm on the other side. Parang I'm more of the, hindi ko kasi maalis yung pagiging fan ko ng Ateneo, pero
Uh,
yun, parang, oh, nakuha mo na yung championship. Okay na yan.
Alis na.
Parang, cake Korea ka na. Parang wala ka nang kailangang patunayan sa Pilipinas.
Mm,
Uh, if you can make money now, go ahead. Sige.
mm,
But if he does return, bring it on for the rest of the teams. Pero, and if he doesn't return, I'll have UP as the favorites because a big glaring hole for this year for UP was the backup center slot.
mm,
Even if Malik is now gone, that's a really, really big hole which will be filled by Dikachi Ododo. To have a backup like Gani Stevens coming in, who's already proven himself in the UAP stage, is huge. I'd say he has an even he has a chance to have a bigger impact of the bench compared to Henry Galinato last year.
mm,
So, yun, UP, parang led by Harold Alarcon with Jan Felicilda and and May Kagulangan, which we're still not sure if he's coming back for his final year. So if he still comes back, that UP team is stacked. And
yep.
I have them as favorites next year.
Tsaka
So,
pare, grabe yung in-improve ng katawan ni Gani, no? As in, he's ripped. Grabe, ripped siya, bro.
Mm.
Ito nga, hindi pa ito updated, I think, eh. I mean, there's a
Oo.
more recent photo na talagang ripped siya. Dito medyo ano pa siya eh, Gani Agbayani.
Mukhang 8-8 ba siya dito eh, no?
Oo, pare.
Ngayon, 7-7 na lang.
Pito-pito na lang, pare.
So, yun. Other teams, any other teams you're excited about or fearful about for next year?
Well,
Oh,
first is I'm looking forward to how much UST would improve.
mm,
Them being the bottom dwellers in this season's UAAP. They would be having an influx of recruits coming in by next year. First is Fortsky Padregao. Another is
Kyle.
Kyle Kuzma. De joke lang.
The champion na yun. Kung nandun si Kuzma. Kyle
Kyle O'Quinn.
Paranata.
Hindi, Kyle Paranada. So, I'm looking forward to them at least for solidifying the backcourt of the UST, and then how they would be able to mesh with the current UST squad. And Pido Harencio as well.
Mm. And kung babalik si Nick Caballero,
Ay, yun lang.
the signs are pointing towards him coming back.
Yeah.
So, UST will be a very intriguing team to watch over the next few months as they build up for season 87. So, next,
Tsaka sana
uh,
magkaroon na sila ng import na malakas, bro. Tsaka magpapakalbo.
ang alam ko, di ko lang alam yung name ng import nila, pero alam ko may import na sila for next
Ah,
year.
okay.
So, next is siguro another team that isn't talked about much is NU.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they'll they're only going to miss Mike Malonzo, if I remember correctly. The rest of the team is back.
Yes.
Kian Baclan and Jake Figueroa, who finished in the top 10 of statistical points, will be back. Not sure about Omar John if he's coming back because even if he doesn't come back, yung backup nila si Diazana, parang napanood ko na siya dati, parang mamaw siya.
Mm.
And magaling din talaga. So, let's see if they shed the intro boy image, yung magaling lang sa
Mm.
simula
Yep.
but able to finish well as well. And sige, last, pag-usapan na natin the elephant in the room, ang ating paborito, ang
Mm.
Ateneo Blue Eagles. So,
Uy, grabe ka naman. Hindi naman natin paborito yun, bro. Sobra ka naman.
Ateneo, ano ba? Ano na ba mangyayari sa Ateneo?
To be honest, wala akong masyadong
Mm,
info. Well, we are looking forward if magta-translate yung game ni Kobe De Mesana, I guess, in the UAAP. Pero those that are coming in, I think magsa-start pa lang mag-recruit si Coach Tab. We don't know who the final lineup next year would be.
but,
Pero in Tab we trust, pare. In Tab we
but
trust.
but we do know of a few people who have moved on to greener pastures.
Oh yeah.
Joe Obasa has finished his 1 year of eligibility.
Mm.
Jason Credo, nagbigay na ng speech nung Thanksgiving Mass na sabi ng ating the friend of a podcast, sabi nga ni Eman, biglaan na lang daw umakyat sa stage nang hindi prepared. So, bigla na lang nag-farewell. And
Oh,
then, the biggest loss probably from a personal standpoint, Kai Balungay has
sorry.
decided to go pro.
Yes.
Um, we wish him all the best. We wish him all the best.
Mm.
But there's still other players who were not sure about. Babalik ba si Kitevis?
Kun.
Babalik babalik ba si Kun? According to uh, parang hindi pa sure kung babalik si Kun
Yeah.
kasi apparently he played the whole year with an injury.
Yes.
Babalik ba si Kun? Babalik ba si
Injured
Kitevis?
siya pare, 15 years siyang nanahimik.
we, we exist. 15 years pala yung injury niya, no?
Oh man.
And, yun. But the
Hmm.
rest, Jared Brown will be back for his final
Yeah.
year. Sino pa ba? Mason Amos will get the starting
Yes.
slot unless someone else takes it. And the rest of the players will be back with more experience. So the outlook isn't as good, but if it's Tab Baldwin's final year, I'm sure Ateneo will want to make it worth their while. So,
Yes.
yun, that's
And
it
I'm
for.
excited on the improvement or further improvement of Jared Brown, to be honest.
Mm, kasi the team goes as far as he goes when he puts up a lot of points. Ang
Yes.
layo ng inabot ng Ateneo.
Mm.
Pero if he ends up with 1 out of 12, 1 out of 13, wala. Mapipilitan kang mag-Sean Kitevis post-ups to make up for his
Yeah.
offensive
May
inabilities.
question ako,
So,
bro. Medyo
uh,
hindi naman siya out of topic, pero yung injury ni Ian Espinosa, nabanggit ba kung ano? Na-injure siya ng last game eh.
hindi ko lang alam. But if it's a serious injury, it would have been reported by
Yeah.
now. If not, I guess he'll still be ready for season 87.
Mm.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
can't wait for UAAP 87. But for
Yes.
now, pag-usapan natin yung championship na maya-maya na mangyayari. The
Pare, nabalita
IST.
ko nga yan. NCAA Finals. De joke lang.
So let's talk about the in-season tournament, and the
Mm.
finals is coming up. And from the West, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And from the East, who would have thought that it would be the Indiana Pacers? And how fitting that the first two teams to qualify for the quarterfinals are also the two teams left.
Mm.
So, kanino ka ba kampi? Or sino sa tingin mo yung mananalo sa finals na to?
Pare, parehong team dilawan eh. Pero
Ako, uh,
as much as I love seeing how the young guns of Indiana play,
mm,
I have to stick it up with my boy D'Angelo Russell. I'm choosing the Lakers.
parang fair na
Mm.
actually it's quite significant to note that the last two yung huling dalawang imbento nitong si Adam Silver involved si
Mm.
LeBron. Yung first ever play-in game for the
Mm.
playoffs, nandun si LeBron, nanalo sila.
Mm.
And for the first ever in-season tournament sa championship game, nandito na naman si LeBron.
Pare,
So,
Illuminati confirmed, bro.
so kung ikaw kampi ka sa Lakers, ako kampi ako sa Pacers. And, uy, ba't ka kampi sa Pacers? Parang, yung kumakampi sa Pacers, parang hindi ba mas lalong magmumukhang pangit para sa Kings yung trade na yan kung manalo yung Pacers. Ang sa akin lang, Halliburton is still my guy. Parang even if the Kings traded him away and he's flourishing as a top MVP candidate with the Indiana Pacers, uh, yeah, you have to be happy for the guy. If he's stuck with Sacramento, he wouldn't be as good as he is right
Yep.
now. And I'll always root for the underdog. Uh, they're the new darlings of the NBA. Ganyan yung Kings last year. Sila naman ngayon. They're finally getting the nationwide coverage that they need.
Yep.
And if they win, wala. Masaya, talo Lakers. So I hope the Pacers win tomorrow. So, yeah. So
Yeah,
sa tingin
ako
nyo ba
rin, bro.
guys?
Sobrang na-enjoy ko din the way the Pacers have been playing. Grabe rin yung pass first and yung court vision ni Halliburton. Sabi nga nung friend natin kanina na si Leo, natutuwa siya na parang he sees early Lonzo passing ability in Halliburton. Yung maaga yung pasa niya pero pinpoint.
Mm. Pero wait lang na-offend ako na kinumpare siya kay Lonzo Ball. Hindi.
Passing lang naman bro, passing lang.
So,
Kay LeVar na lang pala.
So, kampi ako sa Pacers. Kampi ka sa Lakers. So, yun. Hopefully, the game lives up to the billing. Walang tambak. Di tulad ng semis. Inis na inis talaga ako nung tinambakan ng Lakers yung Pelicans. Sabi ko, hindi ako nainis sa Lakers. Nainis ako sa Pelicans. Kasi, ang ganda-ganda ng pinakita nyo laban sa Kings. Tapos biglang, tatambakan lang kayo ng Lakers ng ganun. Parang hindi man lang lumaban. Parang pumunta lang sila sa Vegas para magbakasyon. Sabi ko,
Pero nag-post yung mukha mo, tapos, ay, wala na, gumalaw na ulit eh. Pero nag-post kanina yung mukha mo, tapos same kayo ng facial expression nila.
Kasi yan. Let's go Pacers, let's go Lakers.
Let's go Lakers. Let's go D'Lo.
Ay, nako.
He deserves that chip.
We'll see. So, kayo ba guys, kanino kayo kampi para sa in-season tournament? And do you think it's been a success? O yun pala, has it been a success, Sir Yumura? Na-enjoy mo ba yung games?
Well, yung court hindi. Tama ka doon sa sinabi mo na. Para hindi ko gets yung court. Pero the games have been exciting. Ngayon mo lang makikita na start pa lang ng season, pare, rumarat-rat na yung old man LeBron, pare. Dati wala siyang pake. And nandun siya sa point na pag regular season game, sucks lang siya. Pero pag in-season, pare, all out eh. Pag in-season game. So, it really brings out the best in the players. I'm looking forward to the championship and then to the next in-season tournament the coming seasons.
And yun nga, ang maganda rin sa in-season tournament na to, nabibigyan ng exposure yung mga teams na hindi nakakakuha ng national TV games such as Indiana, yun nga. Tapos maaga pa lang nagpupukpukan na. Tapos pati yung trash talk sa sa mga press conference, di ba?
Yep.
Na si Damian Lillard even took offense to Tyrese Haliburton saying that it's his time and all that. Pero yun, maganda na November pa lang may ganito na, and hopefully we get more of this in the next few years. So,
and I guess it made fans tune in more to the season kasi normally nagsa-start lang manood yung fans after during Christmas games, and then next pag malapit na All-Star break. Pero ito, pare, start pa lang ng season, tutok na sila kasi they know there is something at stake.
So, congrats Adam Silver for this great idea.
Parang Adam. Let's go.
And that's it for our episode today. So,
yes, sir.
Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked our episode today.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, bro.
So, that's all for now. Until next time.
Peace. Ring yung bell. May short po ako, baka kala nyo wala. Lumabas yung legs ito. Legs lang eh.